norm. But I began to realize that there might be something different outside Korea. And that's when I began to search for career opportunities in China, came to Zhejiang University to study master's program in management, and eventually achieving my dream life, working at the most prestigious business school in China, cooperating with overseas universities, recruiting students overseas. So at this information session, I would like to share my stories, not as a recruiter of Zhejiang University, but as an alumni of Zhejiang University who actually studied here in master's program and who achieved a career development in China after getting a master's degree in Zhejiang University. So hope you enjoy the webinar, and feel free to leave a question at the Q&A section. I don't see the Q&A section here, but you can leave your question at the chat. There will be a Q&A session at the end of this webinar, and I'll follow up with the questions after that. So yeah, actually, when I started to looking for the career opportunities in China, I find out that when you get master's degree, especially from those top universities in China, you'll be eligible to apply for work visas immediately. So that's when I began to find more information on the master's programs in China, and I found our university, Zhejiang University. So why did I choose Zhejiang University? As a top 3 university in China, with more than 54,000 students studying at 7 campuses, our school offers more than 700 programs of study and works with more than 110 global partners, including the world's greatest academic institutions, offering 140 global study programs. This really allows international talents more opportunities to expand their global capacity and their global network. And our Zhejiang University International Business School was founded on our international campus, which is the 7th campus, the newest campus of Zhejiang University, under the vision of becoming a leading global ecosystem with business education, focusing on new technologies, new economy, and new finance. Moreover, leveraging our global corporate and academic partnerships, including University of Cambridge, Wharton School, AI FinTech Incubator, Smart Africa, and so on, our students are open to opportunities not only in China, but also in the world. Especially, we're partnering with Ant Financial, a leading global technology firm, which is an affiliate company of Alibaba Group. I know you all know about Ant Financial. We're cooperating in the form of research, guest lectures, and mentorship, and providing in-company experiences to our students, linking our students to the most prestigious technology firm in China. And here is the list of our faculty members and professors from all different countries and all different fields of industries. They're here not only to deliver you lectures, but they will share their insights and experiences from their own background and own field. And we also have this special guest lecturers, such as Leslie Goh, former CTO of the World Bank Group, Professor Paul from Schultz Research, Dr. Han, former Prime Minister of South Korea, and Dr. Xiong, Vice President of Ant Financial, and Dr. Srinivas from New Development Bank. They're here to support your academic and career development, and you have this amazing chance to have these people as your mentor and professor for your future career development. They will bring you practical skill sets required in business and management and nurture you into a global business leader. So now, let me introduce what we offer. We are a comprehensive business school with programs ranging from degree programs and non-degree programs, including custom designed executive education, connecting our students to business communities. Especially, we're devoted to developing leaders across organizations across the world by organizing community events and forums. When we see of our degree programs, currently we are offering 6 degree programs, including International MBA Part-Time, International MBA Full-Time, Master of China Studies, International Master of Communication Business, International Master of Finance, and one undergraduate program called Global Communication and Management. As this is an MBA information session, I'll deliver more information on our IMBA program and also share a bit on the other degree programs. But as I told you, there will be a Q&A session at the end of the presentation, so you can always leave any kind of comments if you have questions, and I'll follow up with the Q&As with your questions at the Q&A section. So let's talk about MBA more. What is MBA? Master of Business Administration. In short, we call MBA is an academic degree, but with a practical application to nurture future managers and leaders. MBA is an internationally recognized degree program designed to develop the skills required for careers in business and management. I see some people joining with their video. Hi. So, our MBA program develops future leaders with global vision who are innovative and entrepreneurial and who understand their impact on people. And the program ensures students master solid foundational theories of management while building effective leadership, interdisciplinary vision, and cross-cultural business skills to prepare them to face the challenges of an increasingly complex business environment. You not only learn new leadership required in this era, you will obtain both the soft skills and hard skills needed for the leaders. So especially to nurture global leaders, we will create a mixed culture classroom taught in English. So we have two formats for our IMBA program. One is part-time and the other one is full-time. The length of study for our IMBA part-time format is 2.5 years, and the classes will be arranged during the Friday, Saturday, Sunday every 2 weeks. And this program is for those who want to maintain their job but want to get an MBA degree. They don't have to give up their job, but they can still participate in our MBA part-time format. So the length of the study will be a little bit longer than the MBA full-time, but you can still both work and study and get the MBA degree. The classroom of the part-time MBA will have both Chinese and international students. Our IMBA full-time format lasts for 2 years, including classroom lectures and in-company experiences. And in the classroom, we'll have international students only, non-Chinese students only. This is our admissions requirement and tuition fee of our IMBA program. And we have another master's program we called Master of Finance, in short, IMF. And in this program, you will learn cutting-edge industry trends in China and abroad and have better understanding on finance and information analysis, especially gaining your knowledge on the finance and information analysis trends in China by cooperating with the fintech corporates and the institutions in China. This is also a 2 years length program, including in-company experiences, and the classroom will mix with Chinese and non-Chinese, which will be taught in English. Next, we have the program called IMCB, in short, which called International Master of Communication and Business. At this program, this is a program where you can build successful careers in China in the field of media, marketing, communications, and international businesses, and so on. And these courses will include Chinese business cultural, management practices, sociology, and intercultural understanding. And this is also a 2 years length program, including in-company experiences. The classroom will have international students from mixed cultural taught in English, so non-Chinese only. Then we have Master of China Studies, in short we call MCS. This is a program to nurture an expert in China, teaching not only the Mandarin Chinese, but Chinese society, culture, economy, businesses, everything about China. And this is also a 2 years length program, including income and experiences. And the classroom will have non-Chinese students only, taught in English. And finally, we have this undergraduate program called Global Communication Management, in short we call GCM. This is a program we focus on the nurturing cross-disciplinary boundaries in management, finance, communication, and China studies. So here's a summary of all the degree programs we are offering. You can take a screenshot, and if there's any question regarding on the degree programs, feel free to leave the questions at the chat box. When you go to the tab on the top, you can click those 3 dots, which is called More, and then you can find the chat place. You can leave your question at the chat site, and then when we approach to the Q&A session, I'll give you feedback on all the questions. So now this is maybe the most important information, our admissions process. Currently, our application for 2020 intake is almost over. Our last round deadline is end of May, which is tomorrow. I believe you can still submit your online application. If you can submit, we are really welcoming you. Even though you may have delay on collecting those required documents, you can first submit your online application first, and we'll count on you as a 2020 applicant. And then you can submit all the required documents to our email by before 5th of June. Then we'll also try to count you in as a 2020 intake. Otherwise, you can also apply for our 2021 intake, which will be open at the end of 2020. So after submitting your online application at our online application platform, you'll need to send the application form and required documents, which is listed in the right side of this slide, to our email, our admissions email, and post hard copies to our school directly. Because of our current situation with this pandemic, COVID-19, we understand the delay in the delivery of the post. So for now, we're receiving soft copies to our emails, and that will be okay for your application. And after screening your documents, we will select those who will go through the next round, which is an interview. And after going through the interview round, we'll notice applicants whether they have been admitted or not around June or July, and our semester will start on September. So here's a list of our online application platform. You can save it and refer to when you want to apply for our program. And this is a link to our website. We are offering Zhejiang University International Business School first-year student scholarship to those outstanding candidates. So you can go to our website here and check the scholarship information, get the scholarship form, and you can fill this form out and submit all together when you're applying for our program. Yeah. So far, it was about our business school degree programs, and especially our IMBA programs and admissions process. And before we go to the Q&A session, let me try to introduce our international campus briefly. So you'll get excited to see where you're going to be studying. I was also one of the master students studying at our campus for 2 years, and it was so amazing experience. So I'm so confident and happy to introduce our campus, which is one of the most beautiful campus in China, I believe. And I'm really honored to introduce our campus to you. So yeah, let's watch the video first, and then I'll introduce you our campus and facilities more.
Following the people-oriented philosophy, International Campus has been committed to serving faculty and students and combining the best practices of the East and the West. The architectural style, integrating the ancient and the modern, is a blending of a new classical style and traditional architectural elements of Zhejiang University, striking a perfect balance between internationalization and localization. A whole-person education model is practiced on International Campus, with concerted efforts from joint institutes, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and residential colleges, and with equal emphasis on specialized education, general education, and whole-person development.
I think what we're trying to do here is actually give you everything that you need to develop your future and your future capacity. I see no reason why the future here isn't very bright indeed.
Here it's fun because we have a much smaller cohort and we can try new things. We can do things across disciplines that are difficult to do at either of the parent schools.
So yeah, as you watched in the video on our campus view and facilities, I believe you've all already very excited. Zhejiang University International Business School is the 7th campus of Zhejiang University, which is the newest campus. It opened to students in 2016 at a city called Haining. I bet that not many of the students may have heard of the city called Haining, but Haining is a city which is located between Hangzhou and Shanghai, and it is very easy to travel. The Haining is located in a place where it's very convenient to travel each city by train or car. So it's only like 50 kilometers away from Hangzhou and 100 kilometers away from Shanghai. And especially there are school buses arranged every single day from our campus in Haining and campus to Hangzhou. So you can also take the shuttle bus and reach to the Hangzhou campuses very easily. Moreover, Haining government is currently building a subway line between Hangzhou and Haining, and then the construction is expected to be over in 2021. So there will be a subway stop right in front of our campus, and you can conveniently take the subway to reach to the Hangzhou City Center. As you already saw at the video we watched, our campus is fully equipped with all those facilities open for students for free. We not only care about students' study life, but care about their enjoyable life at our campus, because it's their new home in China. So especially, we are offering each student a private room at a dormitory, and every residential buildings are fully equipped with facilities such as laundry rooms, kitchen, common areas, gym, dancing rooms, meeting rooms, game zone, music band rooms, and so on that you've already watched in the video. And the most amazing thing is that all these cost 800 RMB a month only. And not only our facilities you will enjoy, but you also enjoy hanging out with all these students from diverse cultures. I've studied with 32 classmates from 25 different countries, and it was an unusual experience for me. And learning about all these different cultural organizations, cultural activities together, developing this cross-cultural skill sets, it was the most valuable experience that I cannot get from other places. Moreover, our international campus is supporting our students to pursue their entrepreneurship and leadership, giving our students a lot of opportunities to attend these international forums and events and entrepreneurial competitions, which is held nearby the big cities. And we also have this International Student Council, which is the only student council in China independently and officially organized by international students only. And this international students Council is helping international students to develop their needs to the school administration, solving problems and organizing diverse student activities such as working out together, or movie night, cultural festival, Christmas party, Halloween party, color run, and so on. All these diverse activities in our international campus will be your new home with new family members from all different countries. So yeah, so far it was our MBA information session, and now we're about to begin our Q&A session. So feel free to give me any question through the chat function. I would love to hear about the questions that you have, and also for your information, if you have any other questions after on, you can feel free to contact me via this email, or you can also go to our website, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and our admissions team will be always available in our website or Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to answer your questions and get back to you. Any other questions? I saw one participant raise their hand. Marina. If you have a question, you can use the group chat box to leave your question. Okay, I got one question. Actually, I got several questions. Okay, so one person asked me is, what is the strength of our IMBA program? Or what makes our Zhejiang University International Business School MBA program different? So I can say what makes our IMBA program different is that our program is really focused on this updated information, especially in the fintech area. So as you already see the listed, the faculty members listed at the beginning of the presentation, our program is relying on the strength of fintech and these new technologies, which helps our students to develop their skills with up-to-date knowledge. And also, not only just giving lectures to our students, we are trying to give the students more diverse activities, such as exposing them to a lot of different forums or events, which we invite those professionals from all these industries as a speaker and give our students a chance to interact with them. And also, we are especially cooperating with this leading fintech firms or leading technology firms, which will give a really great career development opportunities for our students. Even after the graduation, it would be a really great help for them to gain a network in these technology firms or fintech firms. So yeah, hope this be your answer. And the next answer, what I would like to ask about scholarship requirements. Yeah, in terms of the scholarship, we are selecting the top 30% of the scholarship applicants. So there's no specific requirements for the scholarship because it's very relative. We compare the competitiveness of the applicants who apply for the scholarship, but we do count both their academic backgrounds and also career backgrounds, and their other submitted required documents. So there's no specific requirements, but it will be depending on the pools of the applicants. The next question is, great introduction to ZIBS, couple of questions. Any requirements of Chinese language? Or in terms of applying our Zhejiang University International Business School programs, any kind of degree programs, doesn't require the Chinese language score. Of course, if you are capable of Chinese, it will be really helpful for you, but all of our courses will be delivered in English, so there might be no problem with you, even though you're not able to speak Chinese. And I bet that after 2 years of studying in our degree program, we also include those Chinese language courses, both for beginners and advanced. So you get to gain the Chinese language skills. But in terms of the requirements, we don't require the Chinese language courses. Yeah. And what was the possibility of admission if student score is 3.20? I think in terms of the GPA, we don't have this fixed standard of requirement. We just see that generally the students' capacity that they did diligently, they did attended all the courses. They didn't get failed at any kind of courses. Which is the most important thing. And I think with this score that the person who asked me the question is quite okay. So yeah, feel free to apply for our program. The next question is that about the scholarship. I want to know about the scholarship program and what I have to prepare for it. So in terms of the scholarship program, as I introduced, we select top 30% of the students, applicants, scholarship applicants, and then offer them a maximum 30% of the first year tuition. And to apply for our scholarship program, you can go to our website and download the scholarship application form and fill out that form, sign at the bottom, and send with other required documents applying for our degree programs. That will be it. Next question will be, any scholarship available for underdeveloping countries? There's no scholarship only for those underdeveloping countries that we're offering, because we do select those applicants who may get the scholarship, not based on their nationalities, but based on their capacities or competitiveness. So yes, we generally have this Zhejiang University first year scholarship available for everyone who's applying for our degree program. And the mode of study is in English. And yeah, the last question is, the Zhejiang University is ranked number 3 in China, and what is the main reasons for that? So this is a rank that we didn't rank, but this ranking is based on these official institutions who's ranking the university, ranking the universities in China and outside of China. And this rank number 3 is based on the institution who's evaluating the rankings of the universities in China. I think so far that was all the questions that I answered already. And if you have any further questions, you can feel free to leave your questions now at the group chat. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes more. Okay, I got a few more questions. Can you talk about the tuition fee again? Oh, sorry. I will go back to the slide. The tuition. So for the IMBA tuition fee, it is 218,000 RMB. Yeah, here it is. 218,000 RMB for 2 months, 2 years for full-time format, and 278,000 RMB for 2 years, for 2.5 years for the IMBA part-time format. Yeah. And in terms of how many students per dorm, as I told you, every student will have their own private room or the dormitory, and in one residential building, I don't know I'm not sure how many rooms in total we have in one residential building, but yeah, all the students will have their own private dormitory, and every unit, which means like every block, will have around 20 rooms in one block, and those students will share 2 different common areas, which will have those kitchen areas like microwaves and those tap waters and so on. And what are the career opportunities for international students after studying the IMBA program? So for now, we're also maintaining this career development services. As you may notice, our Zhejiang University International Business School embarked last year, and now we're recruiting the second cohort of IMBA part-time format and then the first cohort of our IMBA full-time format. So we're now also developing further on our career development service for our students, and we mainly provide students with the internship opportunities so that they can gain their experiences in just leading technology or fintech firms or any kind of firms that our students would like to gain experience. We help them to get some internship opportunities, and I believe it will all allow students an opportunities to get a job based on those internship experiences or the company that they gained experience. And also, by cooperating with the Alibaba and Financial Group, and other companies that we are cooperating, we invite those managers and the employees working there and try to connect them with our students as a mentor, so that our students can get some career development advice after their graduation. Okay. The second question, are these rooms and dorm are paid separately or the price is including in the tuition fee? So the room for the dormitory is at 800 RMB per month, which is separate from the tuition fee. Do you need GMAT to apply? No, we don't require GMAT to apply for our IMBA program. Are there opportunities for work experience while studying at ZIBS? So in terms of the work experience while studying at Zhejiang University International Business School, it really depends on the degree programs. But if you are holding a student visa in China, it's eligible to work officially in any kind of companies with holding a student visa. So we provide students the opportunity to work in a companies as an internship or carrying out those in-company projects, but we cannot help students to get a job while they're under our student and holding the student visa. And any research related to activities. What are the course outline of the MBA? Yep, so the course outline of the MBA, you can get the detailed information on that from our brochure. And our brochure you can download from our website. So let me share our website address, which is the last.
Following the people-oriented philosophy, international campaign.
Okay, so here's our website address. If you go to our website address, you can download all the brochures of each of the programs. And inside of the brochure, you can check the course outline of the MBA or other degree programs. If you want a more detailed one, please send me an email, and I can also share you more detailed course outlines via email. Proof of English proficiency. So the proof of English proficiency, we generally require TOEFL or IELTS, but also we admit other English proficiency if you have. For example, some students got their English proficiency from their own universities or other certificates. We do flexibly admit all those English proficiency certificates. And if your mother tongue is English, or if your education, undergraduate education was in English, then you don't even need to submit the proof of English proficiency certificate. But we inform students, those who didn't submit their proof of English proficiency, that they will carry out the English, simple English test during the online interview. I believe there's no more questions so far. After on, So yeah, I think I can close the webinar now. Thank you so much for joining our information session. And I would like to hear more about you and your questions. And if you want any other more information, feel free to give me an email. I will be happy to reply to you. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much again and have a great day. Bye-bye.